The theme throughout hate speech laws has been that with a lack of clarity, the government get to decide what speech is legal and what speech isn't, and now which complaints are legal and which complaints aren't, confusingly. And that's the problem with these laws. We're not clear what we can say and what we can't, and it'll have a chilling effect on free speech.
Well, aren't they also saying that anyone can complain anonymously? So therefore, how will they even possibly investigate the nature of the complainant? Also, they're not referring to these people as complainants, they're calling them victims, which presupposes that there is something to investigate in the first place. All of this stuff just feels as though they are borrowing from some kind of totalitarian playbook.
Right. Well, hate can often be in the eye of the beholder. And I think you wrote about this on your own Substack, Andrew, that hate is a condition of the human heart. And no matter what legislation Hamza Youssef or Justin Trudeau or any of these guys puts through, they will never actually be able to stop the human heart emotion of hate.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying I support hate. I don't like it, but it's the reality. It's part of the human condition. You know, great playwrights and novelists have written about this for centuries. It's not as though you can just eradicate it with a few laws.
Indeed, and censorship has never been able to effectively control bad speech.
No.
Throughout history, we've seen this fail time and time again. But what this will do is, instead of only targeting the speech that somebody doesn't like, it's going to be whatever speech the Scottish government deems on that day to be considered hateful. That makes it very difficult for anyone who has a belief or a view that falls outside the mainstream, falls outside the dominant religion, if you like, of the day. You know, it's interesting, I think it was 1697 that the last man in Scotland was condemned for blasphemy.
Wow.
And tomorrow we're bringing in another blasphemy law, but it's just reversed. You know, it was always wrong that Christianity had this enforcement that you could be punished for questioning the Bible. That should never have happened. Everybody should have been free to challenge the Bible and the church and what we believe. But now the reverse has happened, and we have the dominant beliefs of the day, the dominant religion with its own teaching and its own doctrine and its own mantras.
Yes.
If you question that now, then you may be punished. And this sentencing is pretty severe in this bill. It could go up to 7 years in prison.